This man eats and drinks every day, but the cost of living is almost zero. In order not to pay the rent, he avoids the security guards every time he goes out. He never pays to read the newspaper. Even when he goes to the supermarket, he has to pay $0. He threw a couple of toothbrushes into a woman's bag. Then he picked up a small toy and puts it in the baby carriage. Then he picks up a pair of shoes from the shelf. Then he turns around and puts them in an older man's pocket. Then he takes a tag and sticks it in the salesman's hair, into the salesman's hair, and so on. He took care of everyone in the supermarket. Then he started shopping in the supermarket, until he finally picked up the cheapest piece of gum and went to the checkout. The customer in front of him was about to leave. The alarm next to him suddenly went off. Just as the salesman was about to check, the alarm went off on the next door's side. As the two alarms went off, more and more alarms started to sound. The salesman ran over to check them, but strangely enough, even when she passed by, the alarm went off, but she didn't have anything on her. She called her supervisor to analyze the problem. In the end, they all agreed that the alarm was broken, so they decided not to check anyone else. Customers who had paid their money would be let through. But when the man passed by, all the alarms went off again. The salesman had no choice but to say that there was a problem with the system. So the man left the store with all the loot. By tea time, and the man definitely didn't spend a dime. He saw someone put an empty cup on the bar, so he switched the empty cup with a freshly brewed coffee. Then he took the bread from the waiter's tray. Now he has a drink and a main course. At the end of the meal, the man didn't forget to change his taste. On his way out, he took the tip from the table. Suddenly he saw a pretty girl leaving. The man's nature made him follow her, but he doesn't realize he's picked up another cigarette butt, and just as he was about to talk to her, suddenly, he felt hot all over. Luckily, there was half a bottle of beer next to him. That's how the man escaped from death.